Hello everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is a what does the future hold? And as always, I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from. It feels like it's been an incredibly long time since posting a reading, and I am super excited to be back. Whether or not you keep up with the posts that I post on this channel's community page, the energy has just been incredibly chaotic and intense. So as was necessary, I took the time to adjust, and I do hope that you guys find the time to do the same. But nonetheless, we're back. I've missed you all so much. This particular reading is timeless, but I really feel like the energy right now called for this because the collective is really holding something close, really trying to craft a vision for themselves in times of uncertainty. So I do hope that you find some messages within your reading that resonate and provide you with a little bit more clarity to your current situation. Again, the timestamps will be available in the description box below. Lastly, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a Reiki healing session, information will also be available in the description box below. And should you be interested in more consecutive tarot readings, I do post weekly energy check-ins on my Instagram and TikTok, which I will also link below. So please do not hesitate to take advantage of all the spiritual resources that I offer and are available to you. And without further ado, we will hop right into the reading. I hope that you enjoy. Bye. Pile 1 is this crystal. Pile 2 is this crystal. And pile 3 is this crystal. Okay, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to and try to keep it to just one. Don't think too much about this. If you need, you can take a deep breath, pause the video, and really feel which one is calling to you. Don't second guess it. Again, timestamps will be available in the description box below, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Pile 1. I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. You guys chose this black tourmaline crystal, and this one is good for grounding, so I'm super excited to see how that will tie into your reading today. I feel everything about being away for so long, but most importantly, so happy that I finally have the energy to do another reading. So whether you are a new or returning subscriber, welcome, and I hope that this message brings you as much clarity as possible. So again, this reading is a what is next in the future? What am I manifesting for the future? Pile 1, you guys have the unique gift of dictating how the rest of the reading goes. Specifically because I test out the energy of the title with you guys. So let's see, I'm going to start with a question. What is next for your future for pile 1, please? What is next? Can we get future messages for our pile 1, please, Spirit? Okay, so pile 1, I'm feeling like you guys are doing a lot of crafting, a lot of foundational work for this much larger picture. This Ace of Wands is making me feel like there is an opportunity here. This is a little bit of past energy, but also present, in the sense that there is an opportunity here for you to explore a passion, for you to explore a hobby that you've been working on nurturing, but for whatever reason it hasn't entirely taken off. Like there's not this sort of set routine. And so right now I'm feeling like you guys are doing that, whether you realize it or not, crafting, doing the work to develop this routine. This 2 of Wands here, I feel like you guys are looking far out to the future, very, very far out into the future. But this is interesting because I'm curious, part of me feels like this is starting to overwhelm you. which is where this grounding energy comes in. But let's get confirmation for this. Spirit, can we get confirmation for this Two of Wands, please? What is this Two of Wands talking about? So right now, again, you guys are working, you guys are crafting the vision, trying to put what you want in your mind's eye into fruition. Okay, so this Two of Wands clarified by this Four of Wands. Okay, interesting. So there is some sort of celebration and achievement to be had about your future, about simply not knowing what's to come of it or what's next. It's almost like the uncertainty. Believe it or not, this is strange because I'm kind of picking up on like the Hanged Man or like a sword sort of energy with this Two of Wands, because I'm mentioning like there is this sort of anxiety or doubt about what's going on for the future. But regardless, this Four of Wands is confirming to you that it's going to work out. Spirit, can we get more about this Ace of Wands? What is this exact hobby that Pile 1 is working with? For those of you that need clarity on what exactly that thing is that you're meant to work, you're meant to perfect, let's see. Spirit, can we get more about this Ace of Wands? And please excuse the siren in the background. I'm just going to try and keep going until it's very distracting. Okay, so I want to say this hobby is something that you started doing unexpectedly. Like you did it once and it got a lot of gratification that you weren't anticipating, like you didn't expect. Interestingly, with that too, a strong message coming through is that same sort of experience that you had from the very first time of following this passion is really what you're working through here. It's that same sort of expecting nothing but getting everything in return energy, which you guys are starting to see. Spirit, I want to know more about this Eight of Pentacles, please. Working, what is this about? So the High Priest in reverse. So with this High Priest in reverse, I'm feeling like you guys are really manifesting heightened inner awareness to be able to get this bigger picture that you want. Before I keep going, let's see. Spirit, more for this Eight of Pentacles, please. What is this Eight of Pentacles here for? Okay, and then clarity for the Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands clarity. Okay, so with this, I'm feeling a strong message coming through. Don't get caught up on the smaller details. This High Priestess is telling me that you're doing not only the work to see what you want manifest physically in this 3D reality, but also a bit of inner work that's working through your doubts, that's working through I want to say the way that you put a lot of pressure on yourself to do things, put a lot of pressure on yourself to make the past better. For a lot of you, that sentence just had to come through, making past better. Because it's almost like you're in this continuous cycle where you are constantly working, constantly doing things, constantly seeking and soul searching, but not taking the time to acknowledge the work that's actually being done. And so, we started this question with, what am I manifesting for the future? Like, what is to come in the future? It's that, one, this specific hobby that you're working to nurture will take off. Like, there will be this sort of expansion. There will be this sort of, I want to say, fulfillment and opportunity in the future. But also you're manifesting, again, like this larger inner awareness, sort of like this spiritual awakening of what you're meant to do, what your soul's purpose is, and how you can navigate that. Spirit, can we get more about this High Priest in reverse? More about this High Priest in reverse. Okay, the fact that all of your cards are coming out, are starting to come out in reverse, is quite interesting, because we go from this energy of being open and recognizing things to being blocked and, well, not recognizing things. So again, with this inner awareness that you're cultivating, I feel like you guys are missing practice of inner gratitude, practice of being aware of what you're capable of and how much work you've done. And the reason for that is this High Priest in reverse is almost like this blockage of energy, this blockage of answers and signs being able to be recognized. Because this is all about, connecting to your intuition, all about connecting to your inner truth, and also being able to be receptive to what the universe is sending you, to what the signs have been trying to tell you. And so consequential to that, if you guys have also been manifesting, a soulmate, or been manifesting a way to stick with the routine, the reason that it hasn't come into fruition is because you're still learning how to make it that way. In other words, you're still figuring yourself out. Which is interesting, because you guys seem so sure about what it is you want, but not sure about how to get there. But the truth is that you're already doing it. You're already on the road to success. You're already chiseling at that exact thing that you want. And so with this Pile 1, I'm feeling like this inner practice of gratitude is what's going to keep you grounded, and also what's going to have this energy come flying in. Okay, again, for those of you that have been manifesting a soulmate, or a solidified routine, like time, like this, I need more time, I need a solidified routine. It starts now, is the message coming through. I want to get a couple of cards from here, this deck here. Spirit, can we get any more messages for our Pile 1 with regards to what is next for their future? What is next for their future? So we have instigation. This is making me feel like you're being urged to explore what your heart is telling you. Spirit, anything else for the future, please? What can Pile 1 expect in the future? The Hermit card also confirming inner wisdom, inner truth. And it's interesting here that they're both holding torches. They're both holding, a light. Keep trusting your gut. Keep trusting that feeling. Follow that feeling in every decision you make, because that's going to make this bigger picture clearer and clearer for you. Spirit, anything else for our Pile 1? What they are manifesting for the future, what they can expect in the future. It's interesting too, because I'm becoming aware of the fact that I've bounced from a lot of questions with regards to the overall title, and that's this similar sort of energy that I'm feeling for you guys. It's that you're doing multiple things. You're trying to figure out multiple ways of getting to the bigger picture, of getting to the meat of something. But as this reading is, it's a process for us to get to that final thing that we want. So we have perspective and perseverance. Interesting. This perspective card goes with what I was saying about you already doing the work. You already being in this energy of knowing what you want, of living the bigger picture that you want to see. Starting with that mental narrative is going to make a lot of the things that you want come to the surface. And I literally mean that. Like, things will start unfolding for you. I guarantee you, from the moment you finish watching this video, things are going to start happening. Synchronicities are going to start happening, and you're going to be like, oh, oh, I get it now. Like, this is why I had to do the work. This is why this wasn't clear. Like, things are going to start to come to full circle. And then with this perseverance card too, I always love looking at the imagery. We have these 8, is this 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines, 7 courses of direction of what looks to be this moon. It's alignment. It's about alignment. It's about things happening just the way that they're meant to be, even in times of uncertainty and frustration. Know that you are following the right path that you are meant to be on, pile 1. And in the meantime, again, stick to a routine that works for you. Stop searching for a routine because you already have it. Stick to what you know. Stick to what's worked for you in the past. Lastly, I want to get an oracle card for you. We're going to get from this Moonology card. And this Lover's card is like looking, gnawing at me. It's like, I'm here. Spirit, last messages for our pile 1. What is next for the future? Thank you. So we have emotions are running high. Surrender to the divine. And instead of explaining what this is, I'm going to leave your oracle cards, pile 1, open to interpretation. Because this is the start of the practice of trusting yourself and trusting your gut. Trusting what sticks for you. You are good enough. And then don't let your past hold you back. Wow. Okay. So pile 1, you've got very powerful stuff here just with a small, simple spread. Again, the biggest thing that you're learning here for your future is how to trust the vision that you have for yourself. You're living the exact dream, okay? So be well, take care, leave a comment down in the comment section if you have any further concerns, any further ideas, or just want a place to vent. I love connecting with you guys through there, okay? Till next time, I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. So if you chose pile 2, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. You guys chose this Amazonite crystal, which is all about motivation, finding the motivation to do something. So I'm super excited to see how this will tie into your reading today. And also super excited to be back. Just a lot of complications with my health. So I am grateful and excited to be back. So again, this message is what is next in the future? What does the future hold? I think we're going to start with that second question for you guys. What does the future hold? Pile 1, I was bouncing around from question to question with regards to the future, but I think that is going to be the thing that sticks. So what does the future hold? Let's get into it. Spirit, this message is for our pile 2, and what does their future hold, please? Okay, we're going to do this again. So 10 of Swords in reverse to start. I was already feeling like this is present energy. This overwhelming, this feeling like there's a lot going on, but we'll see. This Wheel of Fortune, okay. One more, Spirit, please. What does the future hold for our pile 3? The Page of Pentacles, thank you. Okay, so pile 2, if you have been feeling like there is a lot going on, there is a lot going on. That feeling is validated 100% right off the bat. this Wheel of Fortune is, it says the Wheel of Year, but also the Wheel of Fortune is all about vast changes. I want to say in all aspects of your life. And then we have this Page of Pentacles, which is interesting because I feel like what's coming out of all of these changes, what's coming out of everything that's going around or going on in your life right now is really happening to mold a solid foundation for yourself. Okay, I'm also feeling the desire to explore what makes you feel comfortable, what foundation, safety, stability means to you. So I want to explore that. And then we'll get to the energy here. So Spirit, what is this Page of Pentacles about? Can you tell us more about stability, comfortability for our pile 2, please? Wow, and I'm even starting, for those of you that have been having a low-grade headache, I'm feeling that just in between my eyes. So we have the Moon and then the Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, so this is a lot of inward work that you're dealing with here to cultivate this sense of comfortability and safety. But also I'm feeling like your emotions, like how you feel around things, wow, powerful stuff, pile 2, is a strong indicator of this degree of safety that you feel. So right now, if for those of you that are into astrology, this is really working through earth sign and water sign energy. Again, how you feel in your physical body is a strong indicator of stability for you. And so with this Moon card, a strong message from your spiritual team is to not neglect that and to trust that and to hold on to that. We have here with all of these characters in your reading, they're all holding something. So this is telling me that there is, this innate knowing that you have, and it's always with you. Like it's always in your hand. It's a part of your identity. That is interesting. So Spirit, can we get, I want clarity for this Moon card, please. Clarity for this Moon card. Okay, 3 of Swords. Interesting. More clarity for this Moon card, please, Spirit. I'm actually going to scooch all of this up so that we're able to see. Okay. So pile 2, it seems like, past energy is creeping up on us. Something occurred in the past which shifted. Wow. Okay. It's like something occurred in the past, betrayal, loss, which shifted your ability to trust what it is you know to be true. Shifted your ability or your understanding of stability, I want to say. I'm feeling like this situation that you were in really challenged you, really put you to the test, put your own strength to the test. But I do see, you're slowly coming out of that. You're slowly coming out of this period. And so that may be what this 10 of Swords is about too. It's like trying to escape a very real reality, and figuring out how to apply what it is you've learned from that experience. Spirit, what is it about stability? What was challenged? What was challenged? What about stability felt challenged? Can we know messages about this situation, please? Because I'm curious how this, we know that something in the past affected you, but your spiritual team is not telling me what affected you. It could just be the simple fact that what you thought was safe wasn't. Spirit, more messages about stability. How was stability challenged for our pile 2? Okay, so I see that Sun card wanting to peek out. Let's see if it'll come out. Spirit, in what ways was stability challenged for our pile 2, please? Thank you. Okay, so to put it simply, there's this feeling here of being left out in the cold, but also I'm feeling with this King of Wands a bit of greed going on. Finances, the split of, for those of you that chose this pile, it's almost like money was a strong factor here, was a strong indicator of safety. And if that was stripped away from you, if you felt like that was stripped away from you, it makes sense why this is feeling like your world is shifting. Things are being, again, put to this test. We also have this Knight of Swords, which is all about leading forward impulsively. So I'm curious, a bit of split messages here, because in reverting back to what it is that makes you feel comfortable, like that feeling you get with comfortability, it's almost like you heated past your initial prejudice about the situation that you were in. Split messages, because this could be a person that you were involved with, the sticky situation with finances, or it could be like a physical environment that sort of stripped you away or didn't give you enough credit, didn't give you the raise, like a scam. And so again, this Knight of Swords, I revert back because this is really what, you're manifesting for your future. It's like you're calling back stability into your own life, and recreating what that looks like for yourself. Because I feel like this situation was 100% unexpected and inconceivable. Like it's like you can't even believe that it happened. You can't even believe that people act like this. Like this situation is just, it totally put you for a loop. But again, there's strength here because you have the valuable skill that no one else has. And so that's teaching you, this is that thing that you're holding on to, okay? And I feel like that particular situation is really, really emphasizing why it is important for you to develop stability on your own before entering a space with another being, we'll say. Spirit, anything you want to tell us here with this Ten of Swords, and then we'll get into a couple oracles. Anything here you want to tell us with this Ten of Swords? So we have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so with this, I'm feeling, don't get too caught up in your head with this situation. Don't let that situation beat you up as much as it already has, okay? This Knight of Wands is also telling you that you are ready for any challenge, and also that you have the inner strength within to come back from this. Okay, because with this crystal too, it's about motivation. I feel like you guys are regaining that motivation, like currently as we speak. And so doing stuff, making decisions from this elevated headspace, from this elevated workspace is really going to bring more opportunity for you. Bring this real aspect, this real understanding of fulfillment for you. This Queen of Pentacles is also interesting because it's making me feel like you are naturally a nurturer for the people around you. Again, it's like, how could this situation be? Really, this Queen of Pentacles is emphasizing to you that you are who you are. You went into the situation fully. You did what you could from the situation. And so take the information, soak up the lesson, really soak up the moment here and make something out of it. Okay? We'll just leave it there. Make something out of it. So lastly, let's get into some oracle cards. We'll get into, I actually want to get into this deck for you. Spirit, last messages, and I realize here, I don't think you guys can see these cards, so I do apologize. But I did narrate, so hopefully you were listening to that. Spirit, last messages for our pile 2, and what is, hold on, let's do this again. Last messages for our pile 2, and what does their future hold, please? Pile 2, I'm channeling audibly. The next time you make a decision, you're going to feel tingling between your eyes. That's third eye chakra activation. And that really deals with your ability to see beyond the current situation, to see beyond what you may be experiencing, and relate that back to this inner wisdom. Okay? So I hope that sticks with you. Spirit, anything else for our pile 2? What their future holds. Thank you. Wow. Look at this. Hold your vision. I just said something about the third eye chakra, the vision. Okay? So this is all about keeping in your mind's eye and your heart's eye what you want, what you know to be true. I want to say as well, pile 2, I'm channeling, even if what's in front of you doesn't exceed your expectations, don't be afraid to stand your ground, to walk away, to go to something better, because that's going to save you from a lot of turmoil and heartbreak. And then we have expect a powerful change. You have 2 powerful cards about changing your fate, like literally reversing cycles, reversing the way that your life has gone, new levels of awareness. So this is very powerful stuff you're working through, pile 2. Again, stick to that feeling. You can never go wrong with your gut feeling, because that's what you know. It's who you are. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. I do hope that the messages resonated. Please let me know in the comment section what specific parts of your reading resonated, as well as any other reading ideas that you may have or you'd like to see. I absolutely love connecting with you guys in that way as well. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose pile 3, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. You guys chose this citrine crystal, good for confidence. So I am super excited to see how that will play into your reading today. Whether you are a new or returning watcher, thank you so much for being here. I am super excited to be back. I've missed you all very, very much. And let's hop right into it. So this reading is a what does your future hold? That's been the question that we've been sticking with. Spirit, this message is for pile 2, and what does their future hold, please? So to start, we have the King of Wands. Already with this card, I'm hearing the word ambition and power. We have the Justice card. One more, Spirit, please. What does piles 3 future hold? Okay, pile 3, I'm feeling you guys are, if not already, taking on a strong leadership role. Okay, with this 5 of Swords, though, this is the thing, this is the but moment. There's a lot of conflict, And I feel like this conflict is arising from working in a team environment. Let's see, Spirit, can we get more about this Five of Swords, please? I had a feeling your reading would take off very easily and very direct. So let's see, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yes. So it seems as though, if you're not already aware, there is conflict in, for a lot of you, this is career guided, conflict with something to do with your career and working with other people. This Three of Pentacles, you want to be the person to craft the vision, like you want to do all of the work alone, and you're really trying to juggle here how that can be possible, knowing that you need help with something, or knowing that you need to ask for help in order for the things that you want to come in. This Two of Pentacles is interesting. Let's see more here, please, Spirit. More about this Two of Pentacles. So, and I'm hoping that, let's see here, the Ten of Cups, wow. The Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is foreshadowing future energy. You guys are going to have to make a decision with regards to who to ask for help, and above that, if you should ask for help. Because a lot of you, again, I'm feeling like that is not something that you do. In that, though, your spiritual team is confirming to you there's a lot of success here. And also, you know, in making this decision, it's really going to help you expand the original vision you have for yourself. This Queen of Pentacles is making me think of that give and take relationship in a partnership, in the sense that you asking for help will not be taken in vain. You will not be taken advantage of, if that's a concern for you. I feel like, though, a lot of what's preventing this from happening, like preventing you from making this decision, has a little to do with losing control. Both parties are going to benefit from the decision that you're making. In other words, you will get your own success. You will have your own way of doing things, as will the people that you are asking for help from. I also want to say that the only way for you to get what you want is by doing it. Because this Three of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles is almost like there's an indecision with regards to how to get what you want, because you're trying to avoid this larger, you know, thing that you have to experience. So trying to outsmart the universe's timing is not going to work. Plain and simple, pile 3. And I feel like you guys already know that. You know that, straight up. So Spirit, let's see. Can we get more about this Queen of Pentacles, please? What is this about, Queen of Pentacles? Okay, Page of Pentacles. Wow. So, you know, with this decision that you're making, your concept of stability is really being challenged here. And it's also being nurtured. Again, the decision to work with people is really going to expand and elevate what you have going on. There are so many possibilities here, that honestly, endless possibilities that are going to come from this one choice. So for those of you that have been contemplating, should I trust this person? Should I make my own business a partnership with someone else? It will benefit you. It will benefit you, your spiritual team is saying. And I also want to emphasize that, you know, partnerships can be temporary. In other words, if you do want to move forward with something or someone, you can put a time limit on it. Like, you're still your own boss. You are still in control, if that's what you fear. Spirit, can we get more about this King of Wands, please? More about this King of Wands. I believe in the beginning I felt the words power and authority. Let's see. So really, so far what we have here in your future, you have success around a business decision. Again, for a lot of you, I feel like this is with a career. Doesn't have to be, but I really do feel like it is. Spirit, more confirmation for this King of Wands, please. Actually, we'll take this. Sorry. We have the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. Interesting. So this is telling me that letting your walls down, not trying to fight the situation is, again, how you will get through it. This Six of Swords is making me feel of very turbulent waters. And this Four of Swords is almost making me feel like you don't trust people. It's very difficult for you to trust the things that you see, even the things that you feel around people. So I encourage you, with this decision that you're making here, feel this person, feel this environment out. If you truly sense at the core, and pile 3, if you truly sense at the core that this person is aligned with what you want to do, like they check most of the boxes, trust that. Trust that feeling. Trust that guidance that's being provided to you and for you. Spirit, anything else for our pile 3? And what does their future hold, please? Pile 3, your spiritual team is really encouraging you and trying to teach you how letting go of control is a form of control. This Eight of Wands, again, you're doing a lot of work to make your dreams come into fruition. But also a strong message coming through is don't put so much strain on the outcome that you want. You guys are go-getters with this first energy that we're feeling here. And even with this crystal you chose, you guys have, the determination, you have ambition. And that's gotten you far. But really, you're working here to understand, trust, and collaborate with people. We also have this Seven of Swords. This is interesting here. Spirit, can we get more about this Seven of Swords? Clarity for the Seven of Swords, please. This Seven of Swords, I'm feeling, do things, every business move that you make, every decision you make, do things from a place of alignment, pile 3. Because if you go into something, with a different motive than you already had planned, you're going to get that same energy back. Spirit, anything else for the Seven of Swords, please? I also feel like, too, the bigger picture that you're creating, for those of you that feel like you haven't seen any movement, it's because, again, there's a decision that you have to make here and not avoid. Okay. So lastly, I'm actually going to get into 2 oracle cards for you. This first one, let's see. Spirit, any last messages with regards to what pile 3's future holds? So first we have isolation, 8 of Swords. This is interesting. I feel like this isolation is time spent in solitude is going to help you tweak and craft the vision for you, and also make you aware of the people that are aligned with the path that you are on. It's also the element of mental turmoil, mental constriction, or mental turmoil and confliction. The reason that you continuously feel so caught up in your head or feel like you can't make decisions or you don't know the right path is because you're not sitting with yourself. So time spent in solitude, pile 3, perhaps doing more manifestation work or just writing down your dreams for yourself, is going to bring mental clarity for you. So if you're finding like you're very much caught in your head, there's a lot of mental confliction going on, a lot of indecision going on, this is your sign to recraft the vision, one. And also, I feel like a strong message coming through is your spiritual team is granting you a greater level of awareness to steer you in the right direction. Okay? Spirit, anything else for our pile 3? What does their future hold? We have despair, wow. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, you have a lot of cards here that deal with, mental strain that your situation is putting on you, that being a boss has been putting on you. But with that, there's also a lot of opportunity here. This Chariot card is a sign to you that you're ready. You're ready for any challenge. And honestly, the situation that you're in is ready for a change. The situation that you're in has been calling for a change, I feel, pile 3. And you're becoming more and more aware of that. And that's okay. Again, there's power and there's control in that situation too. There's power and control where you seek it. Okay? Lastly, let's get into this oracle deck here. Spirit, any last messages for our pile 3? And what does their future hold? So we have a time for healing. Again, this goes with this isolation as far as taking a step back to come back to the situation stronger. And then we also have show the world the real you. So this is making me think of, partnerships and the softer side of you. The side of you that wants to connect with people. The side of you that wants to explore what honestly this mental confliction has been trying to tell you in the first place. And I just want to check the back of the deck energy too. Hold your vision, okay? Which you already know, pile 3. Again, you have the ambition and instigation. Wow, very powerful stuff. This is all about exploring what it is you feel and exploring the bigger picture and finding the common ground between the two. Okay? So I do hope that this message resonated. Again, just to solidify everything, your future really holds a new position, a new chance of authority, a new way of looking at authority, pile 3. Again, if the messages resonated, please leave a comment down below or let me know any part of the video that you thought really stuck with you, any questions or concerns you may have. I absolutely love connecting with you guys in that way through the chat. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye.